raising the Tobagos, we growing like fresh tomatoes. Them boys on fire, too fuego, we pass it round hot potato. Everything is new wave, I'm with my sweetie.
You feel it raining? You know how old people will be like, yo, it's about to rain, man, my hip.
All right. We are live. Nigga, you feel the weather in your bones?
Yeah, man. Old as shit, man. We thought our parents were lying when they said, "Hey, I can feel it raining in my back." No, we the new generation now.
Hey,
we can't pass that shit off though.
You know I've been doing my One Piece shit, right? Dog, listen, man.
We got
outside.
Let's start the episode off, and then you start going on your One Piece. All right, everybody, welcome to episode 27 of the Anime Ump podcast. It's your host, FM Radio, boy Dave Broad, who is listed as Big Daddy Long Legs in the.
You understand why?
I don't know why, man.
You know why?
He tall, and he like showing his legs and some shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know why he like this, bro. I don't know why he like this. Just stick to one nickname.
Hey, bro, you got daddy shorts? Like the ones with the thigh, like the extra thigh?
We don't care. We don't care.
You already know.
Why you ask these questions, bro?
You gotta have the legs out.
You gotta have the legs out, yo.
Hey,
and when you sit down, you pull them up just a little bit. Like I'm trying to show them more.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Y'all so
FM hating because you know what's crazy? My girl gave me this. My girl gave me this nickname, Big Daddy Long Legs. What?
Y'all gay. Now,
legs
legs
out.
Hey, bro, tell me how that sound. Your wife gave you a nickname. Why should anybody else in the world call you that?
Because I got long legs.
But he didn't say
your
call
wife.
Him. He just let
your
us know.
Wife.
He
put it on the podcast.
Well,
your wife gave you that name. That's for her.
Long legs.
if bro, hey, look, man, y'all gay as fuck.
Big Daddy.
All right. Anyways, so all right, Dave, you want to talk about One Piece? Wait, everybody. All right, so everybody, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the podcast. We'd really appreciate it. It's funny. Once again, I feel like I don't got to keep mentioning this, but our other hosts, Damo and Bo, they're not with us today. Still busy, got stuff going on, work related stuff. So they're not gonna be with us, but they will be joining us eventually once they get all that sorted out. And also, I mean, not even just them, but I think all of us have been busy with some. I mean, I know Broad, you said you just started school. I'm looking for a job. So we all got a lot going on in our lives, man. So the fact that we able to still kind of make it, and talk about anime, I really appreciate y'all. And I'm just hoping that we can all be united again. Soon.
Yes.
I like having everybody together. But yeah, all right, man. So Dave, tell us about your One Piece journey, man. We can start off with your One Piece stuff.
So I'm literally like on episode 998. I did finish up. Like they're fighting. They just pushed what's his name out the window? All the samurais and shit like that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and dial back and let y'all know, outside of the Straw Hat Crew, Lord Odin might be easily my favorite character, hands down, that I've seen that doesn't actually even exist like in the current story. He was a dope ass character. Basically all the sacrifices he made, how he brought everybody together, and how everybody's still fighting for him. That shit was hard. And he went out like a G in that boiling pot of hot fish grease. Oh my God, Joe. That was one of the hardest.
It made you low key tear up knowing learning that backstory.
Okay,
because
I wouldn't go that far, but I was impressed. I was in the bed, like I'm looking at the wife, like I'm trying to sleep. I'm like, yo, this shit is so hard. Like I was really hyped and stoked for like just how he brought everybody together and how everybody fucked with him. Like I knew he wasn't alive no more, but to even see how he transitioned and how like he literally put everybody on his back. Like that shit.
Well,
you don't see good stories like that.
Well, yeah, and it's deep too. It's way deeper than what
well
I don't know.
thought out.
But I don't know if you noticed yet. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you've seen all this yet in regards to how deep this actually run. Like this that's why this Wano arc is very, very crucial and important. I feel like it's more important than Dressrosa. I feel like it's more important.
It's the most important arc. It's right now that links everything together from the early One Piece to the end of One Piece. It's the bridge, but it's
you've seen how Oden, the Kozuki clan is like tasked with basically like, you know, but they're crucial. They're crucial to the history of the world, right?
Yes.
And so Oden, as a member of the Kozuki clan, you know, he was able to read the poneglyphs and all that stuff. You remember he traveled with Whitebeard and Roger to you know, to see the One Piece. And
just Roger, Whitebeard let him go.
No, well, he traveled with Whitebeard for a period of time.
But he went. Remember when they fought on that island?
He went with Roger to get the One Piece. Whitebeard was not interested in getting the One Piece.
No,
so he went with Roger to get the One Piece to see what the One Piece was. But you know, the Kozuki clan is tasked with kind of like, you know, they're like chroniclers. They're almost kind of like similar like what Robin them had going on, but they like chroniclers, and you know, they kind of like, you know, they have a burden of, you know, kind of like knowing the history of the world, being able to, they have the voice, you know, the voice where they can talk to, I forgot what they call it, but they can speak the language of the world. That's how Momonosuke was able to speak to Zunisha. Because he has the ability to speak to, you know, he has that voice. It's the same thing it's the same. No, he's seen that part.
Oh, okay.
That was back in the Zunisha arc when Momonosuke, when King was attacking and Zunisha, you remember Zunisha knocked his ass into the ocean?
Yeah, but
that Momonosuke spoke to Zunisha, but also Shirahoshi got that same shit. You know, Shirahoshi is one of the ancient weapons. You know, she can communicate with the Sea Kings. And so you just got different people, the different key people.
They talked about, like, remember the Sea King part when they talked about, like, yeah, you about to have, like, there's going to be a person born to the clan that can speak to the Sea Kings, and they're going to help, like, basically, they said they're going to be so powerful.
Destroy
like,
the world.
Everything that we saw is basically leading up to that.
Yeah.
I was like,
but look, like, so I'll tell you, I mean, you ain't got to this part yet, but I mean, if you don't care, you know, it's like, this is why I say like the Kozuki clan is so important, bro, because they're key to the ancient, knowing about the ancient world, because they're guardians of a certain thing. And so essentially that part is key, but also the part about, you know, what you just mentioned about Odin's legacy, it connects everything that this whole fight is about. Because, you know, at first it's like, oh, we the samurai, you know, we want to revenge, you know, get our vengeance for Odin. We also want to free Wano and all these things. Odin was going to make Wano open country. You know, he was going to open the borders. But they, you know, he was going to open the borders, right? So the samurai, you know, that was a problem. And then also, you know, Odin and his relationship to Ace, right? You know, and his, you know, Ace got a part to play in this story. And Ace connected, Ace connected with Kaido's daughter. Who thinks that she's Odin.
Yo, when she said, she was like, yeah, I'm Kaido's son, I was like, quit playing, yo. I saw them things. Like, don't even.
Yeah,
don't even.
but it's just so it's just so much interconnectedness, man. And that's why I say
the most important arc and story.
Yeah.
And this literally starts at like episode 800 and some change. Ain't that crazy?
And then side stories.
Who are you most excited to see fight, Dave, so far?
Oh, I'm being honest with you. I'm satisfied with Odin after that. Listen,
he ain't seen all the characters, Broad. You know, you remember they don't introduce like King for real, and like so later they, you know, then Kaido, he only seen Kaido fight a little bit.
Hey man, kudos to the some of the animation at Elbath. I keep up with a lot of like the highlights. I'm like, I didn't even know this was One Piece. I'm looking, I say, who is these characters? Oh, this is kind of tight. And then tomorrow One Piece, I was like, Knights and stuff. Oh, they drawing this shit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't look as super goofy like they usually do.
Yeah, we about to get the Holy Knights next episode.
But I ain't gonna front though. I think the Odin story might have been 60 episodes. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking in my mind like, hey, they was really if it wasn't that good, I could see people being really pissed off.
Hey, and then look at huh? What are you gonna say?
I'm about to say the Kuma story probably about just as long, but it's so impactful. Impactful.
Yeah.
Hey, look at who Odin married. Odin married somebody that could teleport people to the future and the past. She had the time travel fruit. All these things came, but all these things came together, bro. Like she came from the future to the past, right? If I'm not mistaken, or she come from the past.
No, she came from the past to the future.
Okay, yeah, and then but she sent her kids to the future as well.
To the future,
yeah. So, but it's like, man, it's I don't know, man. It like. Wano is so much interconnectedness, man, and so many important things.
Out of all the episodes, it's the whole Wano arc is like 208. None of these even come close.
Yeah,
Wano is hands down the longest arc.
Yeah, well, I mean, until you
by
get to,
far.
I think Egghead was Egghead longer.
Egghead was 79. They say they got Egghead at 79 episodes.
Okay, you're right.
They shortened it,
and then Elbath is 9.
Yeah.
But 208. Most people don't even get 208 episodes, and they're in how many ever seasons they do.
Yeah, well, but you got I mean, it was airing weekly, so. But man, so last week they had the reunion with Saul and Robin, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I felt the way about that shit, man. That shit made me feel away.
I cried.
That shit made me feel away, bro. Like anytime, like I won't say anytime, but like this way is significant because like we thought he was dead. Back when they attacked O'Hara, we thought he was dead, and Robin think about this, bro. Like the scenes when they showed, I don't know if David you've seen the most recent episode. I mean, I know you watch old stuff, so you might not have seen the most recent episode. But, bro, in the scenes where they was showing, they was kind of like transitioning from Robin being young to her being older.
The little flashback part, yeah.
But it's like they showed like what if Saul had never that had never happened to Saul. It's like Robin went through so much shit after O'Hara, you remember, and then she, went and she was an assassin for Baroque works and doing all this bad shit. And then like Saul was just like, I'm so happy you survived. Bro, think about how of a father figure you gotta be to not judge your daughters, all her bad mistakes, or not judge somebody that that look up to you, all they bad mistakes. And you just happy that they here,
considering the fact that in the long run she wanted to die before she met the Shawheads, man.
Yeah,
but and then you got to also think about the fact that how much, in that sense, that how much more it was hurting her because it was going against Saul's will.
Yeah, bro. And so it's just so much. It's so many layers to that, man. One thing about One Piece, bro, I know that it's funny because it's like Luffy parents ain't there's so many characters that parents not involved, but one thing that One Piece does right is making good parental figures take on children that don't have good parents, or having characters with parents that die that were good parents, or 3, having horrible parents and characters being taken in by somebody else. I'll use just a couple of examples. Sanji and Zeph. Yep. Nami and her mother, right? And what happened to her mother. Sanji and Zeph. Chopper and Dr. Hiraluk.
Obviously Robin.
Yes, Robin and Saul.
Zoro was an orphan.
And trained under the sword with with
Hey,
Queen and
what
Queen's
disease
dad.
did Gold D have, man? Yo, to even find out
You'll
he was
find out later.
dying, he
Yeah,
was like, damn.
You'll find out later.
So I felt, you know how when someone's dying, they have no problem with giving up their life. Like it gave me that. Like I'm dying anyway. Like there's no cure for this.
It's the same as like the Goku shit. It's like like how Goku contracted heart virus. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of similar. But
Well, if you turn back, I'm trying to remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, FM. But didn't somewhere along, maybe before 1-0, we found out that the only reason why Roger turned himself in was because he was supposed to die within like
that's exactly why he turned himself in. He turned himself in because he was dying.
Yeah, because it was like 2-3 weeks.
But he was also
you don't want to just die out at sea. You be like, yo, I need something to say real quick.
But he was also saying that it's time to turn things it's time to change the era of like to pass on the torch to the next generation.
Yeah,
that's why he gave that speech.
Die alone. Yeah, you die alone out at sea.
Yeah, that's why he gave that speech. But also, I think part of it also was like making sure that they did not go after Ace, which I mean, they didn't know about it. They didn't know about it, but you remember he made a deal with Whitebeard to for Whitebeard to take Ace in. I'm sorry, Whitebeard, get Garp. He made the deal with Garp to take Ace in, and Garp did not tell nobody about it, And so I think that all kind of played into it. It's like, hey man, all right, look, hey, I turn myself in, I die, I'll take the execution. Just make sure that my son is okay, And then of course, he did the speech, at the execution platform to kind of like pass on the torch to the new generation. So it was a lot of stuff with that. But I was gonna say, man, I just like how One Piece does these stories, man. And I think that it's like I mean, you just mentioned like Kuma and Bonnie. Like they really just do these stories well. Like Kuma, ain't even Bonnie's real father. So it's like, what I'm saying? Like they just do this. They do this shit well where it's like adopted parents. And it's like not even really the adopted parents, but it's like if you took
these stories and the more that they flesh out these characters, like you start to really feel for all the characters. The one dude who didn't get transferred back to him. Remember the one who in Wano who had the glasses on, and then he kind of went crazy a little bit, but then he basically submitted himself to be a whole. Remember his hair turned white.
Yeah. You thought his name was
years.
Denjiro. Bro, hey, wait. You got to that part? You got to that part already? They showed that.
I'm tripping. Where Luffy and Kaido are fighting. About to fight.
Okay, I'm tripping because I thought that Denjiro shit was way later. Like when they was fighting on.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Because remember, he show up on ship.
Are they?
He know.
Hold on. Are they fighting? Are they fighting for the second time?
Yes.
Okay, so you already watched the first fight where he got. All right,
he got knocked out and he went to prison and all that. Yeah. But like,
are you talking about? So wait, sorry, are you at the part where they all show up at the top of the tower?
Okay, I'm at the part where
because they fight for the second time when
I'm gonna tell you
when Luffy and Law and Zoro and Kid are at the top of the tower. That's where the second fight starts.
This is where I'm at now. Kaido. All the samurai and all them. I can't remember all their names, but all the people that was with Lord Odin, they just pushed Kaido out the window. Like he's like falling, and that's literally where I'm at.
Okay, so you not at the part. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you gotta see. Yeah, they gonna fight. Yeah, the samurai gonna fight Kaido. The samurai about to fight. The samurai gonna fight Kaido.
Yeah, they're gonna fight him first. Luffy told old girl, he like, I'll be back. I need that. I need to fade real quick.
I forget you also know what's gonna happen because you remember you was following the story even.
I follow the story, so I'm just everything I'm watching now is nuance. Yeah, I need the like the part with the dude who changed his hair to white. I didn't know none of that. The nuance I need now. Yeah,
man. Hey, that was. I remember back in the moment. That was one of like the dopest reveals of
that,
like,
but to
because
sacrifice 20 years of your life.
But everybody have been asking. See that like, this is funny. Like when you in the moment and shit, and, you know you experiencing the shit in the moment. It's funny because like people was like, "What the fuck happened to Denjiro?" Like we saw Denjiro in the backstory. What the fuck happened to Denjiro? And everybody's like, "Oh well, Denjiro must have died off screen or some shit," you know. And I'm sitting there like I was sitting there like, man, damn. I was like, what happened to Denjiro? And but that nigga, yes, the I forgot what he renamed himself. But
can't either. Yeah,
he I was like, this is a suspicious ass nigga right here.
But bro, even the smallest thing when he told what's the name, the daughter, the one with the blue hair, he like always keep blood in your kimono.
He was supposed to kill her, but he didn't kill her.
Yeah, that explained that scenario.
Yes. That's when I started thinking that he was suspicious. I was like, this nigga is suspicious. I was like, you were supposed to kill her. You made everybody think that you killed her, that you stabbed her, and you ain't even kill her. Like, for real.
And so everybody was going like, through it, and he was just so stone-faced, like, hey. And then, shoot, man. One of the dudes who had the goggles on, who was over there, he was like a secret agent. Like, it was a lot of little shit I just didn't catch. Remember when they was fighting at the bathhouse? It was two dudes in there, but the one...
You talking about X Drake?
Yeah.
You talking about X Drake? Yeah. X Drake worked for Sword.
Yeah.
They call it Sword. It's like a secret subsection of the government.
Yes.
Yeah. That's that. Hey, I mean, you already seen it, Dave. You know, the fight with Gart, the big Gart fight. That's Gart unit. That's Gart people.
But see, I don't know how we get to that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know. Yeah,
but get to the fight now.
But I'm just telling you that's Gart people. That's his. So you know, because
it makes you feel when the fight actually happens, like you know the intensity of it now. I'm just looking at something that looks dope, opposed to like knowing why it's happening.
Listen,
hey, bro, we can talk about One Piece for a whole episode, bro, because I truly, bro, like I love One Piece so much, man, and I think that if you look at eras of anime and like you remember we grew up. I think we all pretty much grew up on Dragon Ball. That was a whole era for us when it comes to our childhood, our young adulthood. Because I feel like Dragon Ball Z ran from like I was probably like 6. I was probably like 5 or 6, all the way up to like I was like a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like Dragon Ball Z ran for that long. Like it's a whole era for me. And then after Dragon Ball Z, for me, it was Naruto and Bleach. You know, Naruto and Bleach helped me for years, man. And, you know, to get to where we are now, man, I feel like One Piece has stood the test of time amongst all of those. Like, literally, One Piece was going on before Bleach and Naruto started, and it's still going on. And there is no era for it. It go beyond eras, bro. It's almost like what's that show that they canceled, man, that was running for so long? Was it Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah,
it's like Grey's Anatomy ran for like 20 something years.
Yeah, Grey's Anatomy, it's still going.
Wait, is it still going on?
It's still going.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Grey's Anatomy is like on 20 something. Yeah, it's like on 20 something cities. It's been around for like 20 something years. It's like The Simpsons. Yeah. It's like some things, bro. It's just it go beyond generations.
It's so
eras.
Crazy how many breaks I've taken, because like I started One Piece in '99 when it started.
Yeah.
And
did you see? I was about. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh. So I don't know if it was '99. It was early 2000s. I'll put it like that because Japan got it first. But it was early. It was super early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think the first airing was like 99, I believe. But yeah, man, to see where we are now, oh my god, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. I gotta give One Piece its props. I see why it's.
Have you been watching the fact that I don't know if y'all keep up with social media comedians, but Kev on Stage?
Yes.
He's watching One Piece currently.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He just got done with the Zoe arc.
Okay, okay.
So
He's in the
I
700s.
love. Yeah, so he's cracking the
Late
700.
7.
He's not the.
Yeah. If he
So
just finished
it's
the Zoe
supposed to
arc, he's
be.
in late 700s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like I said, I respect the fact. See, and this probably gonna go into a conversation that FM had brought up about like the toxic, like what we think about the toxic culture of like the anime groups or whatever.
Yeah.
But with him, I think it's folks like him. I am willing to accept that he is a newbie coming into watching anime because he's like, all right, let me take some recommendations. This is my thought about it. I am genuinely watching this, whether or not it's for clout or not, and it's coming from a respect point of view instead of like you got niggas like Mr. Beast. Obviously, that's clout chasing, man. But
Hey,
I don't know
man.
about the others.
I don't even trust him because of his mustache, bro. I'm being honest with you.
Well, listen.
I don't trust him because of his mustache.
Mr. Beast.
You know, perverts and pedophiles. That's a pedophile mustache, bro.
Nah, them mustaches tell you a lot about somebody, bro. I don't trust niggas with the Hitler mustache. I don't trust niggas with the handlebar mustaches. And I don't trust niggas with the mustaches that swirl right here. You know what I'm talking about? That shit that swirl.
Yeah.
I don't trust niggas with that little handlebar swirl
well,
shit.
Shoot, bro, since you in social work working, a lot of them perverts and pedophiles, man, who just got a mustache? Like, you a man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
either you clean or you not.
Hey, look, let me tell you. I also
mustaches with the patchy beards.
It be the thin mustache too.
Look, I also don't trust niggas who got like a little hair on top of their head, but that shit look like it's like wet or
like right here on the front. Right here,
it's like they got like some like hair grease or something on their hair, but like it's not hair grease. Like look, it looks wet. It like looks like wet and mildewy or some shit. It's like their hair like lay, but it's like why your hair lay like that?
You know what I'm talking about? Hey, you know what
I'm talking about, bro?
Yeah, the one dude from remember the first what was that? Scream. Remember the first Scream movie? The one young dude who had the wet hair that just not Dewey. Dewey too. Dewey had that shit too.
Yeah, it's like
but
it's like
one of the killers.
It's like thin. It's like thin and like wet, like looking. And it's like
listen, you know what my equivalent is?
Yeah,
the equivalent of that is the old dudes that be just sitting there chewing, and they ain't chewing on shit. They just
them teeth.
You find out that chewing, bro. You find out that they chewing on fucking a loogie. That shit be disgusting,
bro. And you know what's so funny is that the world try to make you think that it's a different type of person who do that shit, and them be the niggas that's not doing the shit. Like they try to make you think like the dude that's like got the long hair and they unkempt be the main ones, or like the chubby dudes, you know, who like they live in their mama's basement and they don't get out. Like those don't be the dudes that be like touching on kids.
No, it be the niggas that graduate high school 10 years ago that played on the football talking about, hey, I still come. They show up to the football games still talking to the cheerleaders, talk about,
man,
it's
just so weird. But I can understand what the purpose is that they're trying to misdirect. They're trying to misdirect you.
Yeah.
They trying to make you think that it's somebody else. They try to make you think that you remember, like you're okay. It's so funny when then this actually relates to some podcast shit, right? It's like back in the day when we was younger in high school, middle school, they try to make you think that the nerds, that the goth kids are the ones that's gonna shoot up a school, that's gonna be, you know, there's gonna be serial killers, that they're gonna do bad shit when they grow up, and really it be a whole different group of people. I ain't gonna say on here, but you know what I'm saying? It's like it'd be a whole different group of people that be the main ones that be out here doing the worst shit. But we thought that the niggas that was dyeing their hair and wearing black lipstick and, you know, listening to Slipknot was the worst folks. Bro, them some of the coolest motherfuckers I ever met in my life. Bro, I like, he probably will never watch this podcast, man. But, you know, this the dude I knew in high school, man, middle school. And he was so cool, bro. And folks would look at him, and because like he was like kind of like a bigger dude, he was tall, he's big, imposing, you know, because like he's bigger than everybody else. Everybody look at him like, man, like that's so weird. Like he listens to all this, this punk rock music, this heavy metal music. He dresses a certain way. And it's like, man, he like one of the coolest, like most gentle.
That must have been
ever.
the era when they were trying to tell us music was influencing us. You know how they say Eminem,
yeah,
and rap
bro.
music, yeah, that weird
but,
era, man.
But it's a misdirect because it allows for the people who are the popular folks to victimize and hurt folks and do dirty shit, do shady shit.
Yeah,
like unobjected, but you directing your attention towards people who you think are on the fringe or weird and shit. And it's like that's why, bro, we was talking about the anime group toxicity. That's one of the things, man. Is like I understand, but I also don't understand because people say that anime groups are toxic, and I understand from partially like looking at it, like knowing that people enter these groups and they don't have good social skills. And so sometimes they have difficulty communicating with women. They scaring the hoes away. They have difficulty in social settings, like, and like they don't wear their deodorant. They do all these things where they weird, they don't dress right, they don't, have good hygiene. They talk about things that might seem weird. It's kind of like when Dave be talking on that big titty shit. He like, Dave,
hey.
you know when not to talk about some anime titties, okay? Like you in a room full of women that you don't know. Are you gonna bring up some anime titties and be like, hey man, like,
No.
hey, you know how to read the room, and
But
I think that's the problem
psychologically.
But that's the problem with anime groups because a lot of dudes don't know how to read the fucking room, and they be scaring the hoes away. And then
if you've never had to be in social standings and had to use your social cues, like we are fortunate where unks were old enough. We had to. I still remember the days of having to go across the room during a gathering to get together. It could be what was it? Like Pride Week at school. You know what I'm saying? Like where y'all would have like the thing in the gym. You had to walk across the room, talk to the girl, and pray that you get either the number, the answer, yes, something. And then if you don't, you gotta turn around. Your boys are sitting there rubbing their head like, God, no, that boy coming back empty-handed.
Hey,
like we understood things like that. Now,
back in the
back in the day,
Dave, I know what you mean. Hey, you remember back in the day, man? You used to go to the mall and just post up at the mall. Just post up at the mall. We
would go
chill.
To the food court.
Yeah. You sit in the food court. And then, but it's like it's 3 girls and it's 3 y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta carry your weight.
You gotta run
but no, it ain't even that, Dave. It's like you gotta carry your weight. You gotta carry your weight, bro.
If one girl wants to leave, y'all
all of them leaving. You gotta you at what you call it. You gotta play your position, man. If you the center, you better be boxing that center out, bro. So it's like when you got 3 girls in the food court and it's 3 is you and your 2 homeboys,
y'all gotta match up.
You gonna have to carry your weight, man. Because if you don't carry your weight, you might ruin it for the team. And it's like, I just think that, man, like I said, like anime groups, it sucks just because a lot of dudes don't know how to read the room. They don't understand how to be social, how to interact with women, and they drive the women away. And then the women come, back saying, "Hey, these black, or these male nerd groups, whatever it is, black nerd groups, they suck." And it's like I get it why they run away, but also like we could do better about trying to get these guys right. You know what I'm saying? And so that's another thing.
I would tell ladies, you can't be part of the bigger group. And it's unfortunate. You have to act like you understand the world you live in, not the world you want it to be. Like if you're cool with a group of guys that loves anime and that's how you give it up and that's how you rock, you just stay in your niche group and then you slowly branch out. Don't take your old narrowed ass as a woman into no large group of men that's been talking anime.
That's why. Yep. That's why, bro. That's how I be at conventions. It's like you know that some of these dudes go to these conventions that don't got no type of experience seeing no girl with a Nami cosplay wearing one of them bikini tops or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes don't see that often. They go to conventions, they see it. It's like, we gotta protect, we have to protect the women because the women are in the minority within the anime, groups. But also, we gotta start checking niggas who be acting weird. Gotta start checking the weird niggas, and
Bro,
so
it
because
be the ones. It be specifically the ones that that never watched the drink the tea video that we watched in college. They never watched the drink the tea video, so now we got to sit here and say, "Hey, listen, you got to respect. You got to respect
women
as a whole.
Respect women. Like, hey, bro, no, you know what is funny, bro? These niggas don't got no self-awareness.
That's what it is.
How do you not? Okay, if you in a group and everybody laughing and joking and talking and joking, and you say some shit that's off the wall, like for example, okay, let's look at it like this. You know how in Japan, how you got a lot of like lolis in anime, right?
Yes.
Got a lot of lolis, and you start talking about ain't nothing wrong with lolis. Lolis I love lolis. Damn, nigga, like you like little kids, like what I'm saying, like you gotta know what type of environment you in, and so when you start saying some off the wall shit, and even if it's anime related, you start saying some off the wall shit, when everybody in the room goes silent, your self awareness gonna kick in.
Yes, I'm saying,
it's like the Kool-Aid Man. He's like the Kool-Aid Man bust the room and he walked back out. He's like, hey, I shouldn't be here.
Think about our ages. We know what to say and what not to say. That's where the whole pause comes in.
I didn't know how this is,
you say some flagrant stuff. And like a lot of times, if I go off on a tangent when we're not on air about what I love, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like it's some wild shit, but you keep some shit for your boys.
Yeah, and I agree, man.
Listen,
like my first anime convention, I was shocked too. But in my mind, I was like, we already know I can't stare.
Yeah.
I can't stare. But it's a lot out. It's a lot hanging out. We know this.
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta start checking niggas, man. What you saying, bro?
I was like, that's what it is actually supposed to be. Like, it's for us to notice, be aware, like, hey, it's there. But again, like I said, it literally be the niggas that never watched the Drink the Tea video. And also, can I also say this? It probably be the same. It also probably be the same niggas that have dirt under their fingernails. They don't do self-care, man. They don't.
Let me check.
They be having dirt under their
I just clipped mine yesterday, bro.
Listen, I'm talking about it ain't even dirt under their fingernails. Period. It be like the dirty the permanent dirty cuticles.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But they bite them. They bite them to under the lug.
Yeah, they bite them.
But to get to transition us into back into like just like talk about the weekly anime. But I was gonna say one more thing. It's not even all completely 100% just the interactions between men and women in the anime groups that make the shit toxic. It's the interactions when it comes to being passionate about your feelings and your points and your thoughts and views. It's like knowing how to read the room when you might be a little too enthusiastic, a little too passionate about what you're talking about, and you kind of like going too you're going too hard. It's like when you give a toxic take and your toxic take might offend people, and it's like, because I be seeing some stuff on social media, man, like Gachi Yakada, right? The Gachi Yakada creator just deleted all her social media or whatever because she was getting bullied. And she was getting bullied because she was telling folks, like people in a group that she was in, like I guess Discord server that she was in, was talking about pirating anime and all these other different things. And of course, she's like an anime creator, right? So pirating anime is probably a big issue for her. And so she's telling people, hey, like, could you please like support the work? Like, I'm a creator and I think that y'all support the work because, it's important, and she got bullied. And that amongst other things is also amongst her having all these black characters in her series and all these different things that she getting bullied for. She deleted her social media. And you know what folks went to go say? Folks went to go say, oh my God, black anime fans are the problem. And it's like, oh, that's a take. That's a hot take.
That's
a hot
reaching,
take.
ain't they? Yeah,
Yeah, that's a hot take. But what you start to see, man, is that it's a lot of hot takes. It's like when My Hero Academia ended. You remember we was talking about that shit about them shipping Bakugo and Deku. Like you get these toxic takes, man, these hot takes, and folks feel so passionate about it that they don't realize, hey, man, it's fine if you feel like a way about it, but like that's your personal feelings, your personal wants, your desires. You don't have to act like everybody else is wrong just because your personal feelings did not, manifest into the ending that you wanted. And so when you see debates and stuff, and in certain circles, people just get too consumed into what they want and what they feel that they was supposed to happen, that they start offending and alienating other folks. So
it's the same reason where us growing up we didn't have to deal with it, but everybody doesn't deserve a voice.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to. It's too many people talking. Yeah, unfortunately, it's too many people talking, and you're going to hear some pretty messed up stuff that most of us don't agree with. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a place.
Media gave everybody a voice.
Yeah,
a platform. Hey Dave, I gotta send you these clips, man. These content creators that be talking about like comics and shit, and just they talk about comics, anime, all type of shit, man. But they be having some of the worst takes ever, and then it go with what you just said. Like everybody shouldn't have a voice because these niggas should not have a voice.
Yeah, some people you be like, I don't even know why you're saying.
Hey, what was it? They said that the most recent season of Invincible, they said they gave it like a 7 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, bro. They had some of the worst takes ever, bro. I gotta send it to you, man. But anyways, all right. So
going into our topics, like a lot of time when it comes to comics and anime and stuff like that, when we get our adaptations, like me and you both, we all know, like certain adaptations won't come out in live action, or like Invincible, like that part where he was running from Thrag, he was all bloody, the whole scene looked kind of crazy, but then when you see it in anime, it was a little cleaner. He wasn't beat up yet. Like sometimes I'm like, it's not a big deal. Like when you say that people be complaining about weird stuff, giving it a 7 out of 10, I'm just like,
people are too critical about things that are not as important. The things that's important to me personally, animation, art style is the most important thing, and 2, then voice acting, and then 3, it will probably be just like the way that they decided to
like capture like the essence
things.
Of like when you told me about beginning after the end, how he gave him a look, but the look was that was clean. You felt the menace behind it, but then on the show, it felt like it came off of Nickelodeon-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like
bro. That's exactly it, man. Hey, it's like JJK, man. That scene where whatchamacallit, I'm sorry, is the 3-way domain expansion. When you look at the panels versus the anime, it don't look exactly the same. The angles is different. There's a lot of it don't look exactly the same. It's not a 1-to-1 transfer, and sometimes that's just based on how you want to show what you're showing. It's still the same event, but you're just showing different facial angles, expressions, and things in order to capture the essence of what you wanted it to look like. And so, yeah, man. But anyways, all right. So let's get into this week's anime, man. All right. So let's talk about Wistoria, man. Let's talk about Wistoria, man. So how y'all feeling, man? What y'all thoughts?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let Dave go first. Dave, what's your opinion? Go ahead. Give us your
first of all.
Unfiltered.
They need to bring it out. Unfiltered. I'm gonna do the best I can. Grandkids are here. I personally feel the subtitles was getting in the way of them things. I don't put them up first, then give me the words. Like let my eyes focus. Like I don't want to have to pause and be like as a dude. Since y'all in relationships, I gotta ask y'all something. When you see something that you be like, that's kind of nice, I feel like in my heart, literally in my soul, I need 10 seconds of uninterrupted looking for satisfaction. And then I'm good. I don't got to look over there no more. I don't care who's over there. I don't care what's hanging out. I just need like 10 seconds of uninterrupted looking. Like as a dude, you know, you with your person, and you see something out of the corner of your eye. In my mind, I'm looking straight. I don't want no problems.
You know something? You know something funny, Dave? I probably get in trouble for saying this, man. But you know, when you get married or when you have like a significant other, you know, somebody that you've been with for a long time, and you get comfortable around them, and they get comfortable around you, and yeah, like when you see something, you like, you know, I like that, you know, like the urge to, I don't say violate your personal boundaries, but the urge to like you know, like to touch that ass, you know, or like, you know what I'm saying, great, the urge to cop a feel, you know, without permission.
Wait, you know, it's like you talking about yours though, right?
Yeah. This is your wife, or this is your wife, your significant other.
Oh, listen, man.
And some people would say you ain't got to ask for permission. That's your person. And if they comfortable with you and you comfortable with them, then y'all don't got to ask for permission.
I don't.
But but you know the climate we in now. Y'all. So you know, I that's why I say, man, it's an urge. It's an urge to say, man, hey, like I like
always ask for permission.
What old dude from Boondocks? I like it and I want it.
Yeah.
Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
The choice is yours.
Listen, my girl can't stand it. Can't stand it.
Yeah, bro.
Why you touching me? I don't know. You was standing there and you was thinking this.
I feel like that's telling you what I like what I see, or I like, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought that's a compliment. That's a compliment. Because like I said, you mine. You mine. Like you yeah. we locked in. We locked in. What's the expression? We locked in like to damn, I can't think of what the expression is, but we locked in. Hey, we got rings and shit. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, like, look at this shit, bro. Look at my finger, bro. Look at my finger. Like, I don't take this shit off. Hey, I don't take my ring off, bro. No, I'm saying, look, bro. I said, look at my hand. My ring finger.
But where,
like, this
where
shit got
is
up. This shit. What, my ring? It's right here.
Oh.
I was trying to say, bro. Look at my ring finger. I was trying to say, bro. Like, I don't take that shit off. That shit got a permanent damn indentation on it, you know. So we locked in. So it's like, yeah, it's a compliment. I'm telling you in real time.
That's kind of.
I think that you sexy. But anyways, no. So Dave, so okay, wait, for both of y'all. So did y'all see anything in the episode that y'all felt was suspicious? Not suspicious, but anything that was like, like, you know, like, I wonder what like this looks funny. I wonder what this means. I just asked because I told y'all, pay attention to her, to the
I ain't gonna lie, FM. I was so distracted.
You read ahead. Oh no, you were just distracted, man.
Dog, I was trying my best.
Are you talking about?
Get your shit together.
Who are you talking about with Elfie or the?
No, I'm talking about the new character, Saridwin.
She is sneaky. I thought it was interesting.
I didn't see nothing with her powers that reminded me of anybody else so far, or her colors.
But she is able to control all of the elements.
The elements.
I recognize that.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
But
yeah, y'all didn't catch it. But it's funny because it's like y'all didn't catch it because it was such a quick like thing that popped up. It's not like if you didn't catch it, you didn't catch it. But yeah. She's somebody. Yeah, she's somebody. Yeah, you will learn.
I got my suspicions.
She's somebody. She's somebody.
I got two in a possible.
Look, I give y'all a clue. The real vague ass clue. When they show her character sheet, like, you know, like her little character sheet, it says her age is eternally 20. Is according to her, like she eternally 20. That's a clue. That's a clue. That's a clue for you, man.
I got two in a possible. I got a man, a woman, and then another guy. That's like, But I got two in a possible, and then I'll let more clues.
But I'm just saying, like, who she is, the significance of her, like who she is, like that's the part that I'm saying. It's like, you know, like you don't know it yet because they don't obviously say it, but it's like they throwing out the hints.
Right?
Say what?
She said she's gonna be a teacher.
What you mean?
Like
Talking
she's
about,
gonna like the new character, the new lady.
oh yeah, she gonna help Will and figure out what the weeks.
Yeah,
But I'm talking about like just overall who she is, like her character. Like you think say like this, like you just not meeting her for the first time and all this shit. But it's like she is significant beyond just what you just now meeting her. So,
Well,
but see what I'm saying? You'll see. You'll see who she is, like for real.
Julius knew her already too, like of her.
Yeah, no, everybody knew her. Everybody know her of her. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's you gotta.
I didn't read ahead with this one. I'm staying loyal to the anime.
Yeah,
unless they take a long break.
Yeah.
Is it one of those things that is more detailed in the manga, like in JJK, where we miss that Kenjaku is the parent? It was Yuji's mom.
Yeah, or it's like Yu Yu Hakusho. When Genkai was the mass fighter.
Oh, that was obvious.
Yeah.
They didn't even try to trick.
I thought it was they didn't even try to trick nobody.
They did try to trick you when the mask came off. You remember when the bandages came off and she was young? You remember when the bandages came off and she was young?
No, but
I'm saying, but people didn't know what young Genkai looked like. So it's like her hair is pinker.
Was they trying to trick us?
They were trying to trick everybody because they're trying to trick everybody in the crowd.
They didn't even change her clothes.
Yes, but they were trying to trick everybody in the crowd.
They didn't change her hair.
It works. No, it wouldn't. I'm assuming you can.
It works in the series. That's what I'm trying to say. It works in the series. So what I'm trying to say is, in particular, in this situation, that's what I said. Like, if you ain't catch it, you ain't catch it. You wouldn't be able to pick on it. But it's some shit. It's some significance to this character. That's all I'm saying. So I feel like I gave you already too much. I feel like I gave you way too much to go with.
No, it's
you'll
fine,
see it. But like I said, it's similar to when Rosti died. When Rosti died and she disappeared into crystals, it was
when it comes out in dub, I'll be able to watch it properly.
Yeah, but no, you won't. You just gonna look at them titties again, bro.
I know, but see, I can see more when they're talking, when they're speaking, when I can understand. When I gotta deter my eyes somewhere else, you're doing me a disservice. Crazy. You can't put those out there like that and then do a disservice like that. At least put the words in the middle of the screen. How about that?
All right. So anyway, beyond that, did y'all think anything else about the episode?
It's just I think it's just going to be a preview of a training arc. I would like to see what
it is a training arc.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how. Thank you. I'm interested in seeing how it's going to. What kind of training arc is it going to be, and what powers? Because the way my anime brain has been seeing lately across the board is whenever a teacher is that confident in someone, that means she's about to see some shit. Well, we're about to see some shit that nobody has.
Yeah.
So
I can hear y'all.
I'm kind of curious.
I gotta spray my.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious in the sense that how it's gonna continue going forward, but I'm still pissed off about Julius. Julius still acting like a little bitch.
Nah, man, Julius getting character development. Well, I don't understand. So you ain't feel like you didn't feel like this episode gave you character development with him? Because I mean, like, they showed you his backstory, they showed you why he act the way he do, and he actually, like, Will is like slowly like working on him, like Will being such a naive ass motherfucker, like, is like changing Julius. You know,
it's kind of giving like Goku and Vegeta type relationship.
Like, it's not. I think the power dynamic, bro, I'm trying to say, is like Julius wanna be an asshole. He got hurt when he was younger by the death of that girl that maid. You know, he got hurt by the death of that maid. You know, it hurt him real bad.
Well, who got married? Somebody got married and pissed him off too.
I'm sorry, not death. I'm sorry, it wasn't the death. She got married. Yeah, you're right. So he was in love. He was in love. She made him think that everything was all amazing and beautiful, and that he should be so nice, and felt betrayed. And I mean, that's some incel shit, but it's like he was a kid, so we give him a pass. We'll give him a pass. She was never his. I don't know why he thought she was his, but he was a kid. And as kids, that happens, right? I don't know if y'all was kids and had older crushes, and y'all realized that your older crush is married. Married with kids. No. She was. That never happened to you?
She was only 2 grades ahead of me.
I'm talking about when you were a kid and you got like an older adult crush. You like an older adult lady. You ain't never had nothing like that.
I ain't never had nothing like
you ain't know like your mom friends or some shit like that. You be like, oh,
I did. I see. I can't because I'm gonna be real with you. I can say this because my mom deaf, and I love you, mom. So if you can't see me signing none of this shit, but I'm gonna cover my mouth with but I say this: all my mama friends were ugly as shit.
Damn.
So no, I couldn't have. I never had.
It wasn't really. But bro, it wasn't really just mom's friends. It's like it's teachers. Like bro, like I don't know, man. I mean, some folks might feel a way about it. I don't know. Like I don't think it's weird. Like I think it's weird if it's the other way around. If you're an adult, and you like kids, that's weird. So. But if you a kid, I think it's natural for a young boy to see an adult woman, and when you a young boy and you start seeing women as women, you start feeling the way. You start being like,
listen, I was early.
You want to know that?
I was early on. I got a lot of people beat, dog. Like y'all remember that show called Benny Hill?
Nah.
Damn. Listen, I'm
aging myself. We're a bit younger now. Come on now.
Do you guys know what this phenomenon is called? It's called Freudianism. Okay.
you start waking up, bro. You gotta start. Look, man. I would say I woke up at maybe like 6, 7 years old. Man, I started seeing. Like I think I liked Britney Spears first. I grew up around white folks, so I mean, but I like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. I mean, of course, like they was older, like they was, they was older than me. But I was like, shit. I was like, I like me. I was like 5 or 6. I like me a little 18, 19-year-old, pop singer. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be like that.
Mine was,
you know what I'm saying?
Mine was Rachel Ray and Ricky Lake.
But you see what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Rachel Ray,
that's crazy.
But you see what I'm saying? It's like, so I don't know. It like for Julius, his character development is starting to show through. And so, like I said, Will being naive, we'll know that Julius is using him. But he's like, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Use me. It's cool. It's not a big deal,
It's cool, yeah.
And Julius
is not
but Julius is But Julius is like, damn, like this personality I was doing was fake anyway. That's the funny thing is like Julius is like, man, you make it hard for me to be mean to you. Yeah. Because if I'm mean to you, I want you to be angry with me. Like them folks that was trying to fight him, they was all like, I hate you, Julius. I had never liked you, and all that stuff. And he's like, that's what I was going for. And then Will come along and like it's nice to him, and he's like, nigga, I'm using you to be me, like be mad. So I think that Julius's character development right now is amazing. I like it. I'm glad that they showed everything that they showed.
Okay, I wouldn't say
because he's a significant character for this arc. So
yeah.
But yeah, man. So I don't know if y'all ain't have anything else. We can.
No.
We can move.
It was a breast episode for me.
It looks like it's just bubbling up. But I will tell you, if we can move into something else, Damon's is probably about to be fire next week.
Yeah, man. So, Brad, to address what you was talking about earlier, that was a fake out, right?
What you mean?
They got you good though.
Fat dude.
The fat dude, they was faking you out. They was faking you out, bro. He literally was just like, it looked suspicious, and then he starts explaining, and he's like, "Oh yeah, the girls was helping me with some manga, and also the power was out, in this wing of the
I almost missed my deadline."
It was a fake out and it was a misdirect, because I think that they was trying to misdirect us from the real suspicious nigga that we was talking about last week, which is
with
the blonde dude.
Hair, the middle brother.
Dude.
That's the suspicious nigga. He the one who put that gate up on the west side of the compound. That was Hey, look, but bro, if they got you, I guarantee you they got another million people that just like you, bro. That was a good fake out.
Because
Hey,
that shit pissed me off. I was like, you fat
no,
fuck.
no, bro. I'm telling you, I think that they probably got a bunch of folks. Like,
Yeah, but
that
even
was a good
after he
fake out.
started, once he started talking about the book, I'm looking at my wife was like, oh, I get what I said. Oh, so blonde hair dude he's still number one suspect for me then. Yeah, like
That
immediately I was like, he's
bruh,
number one suspect again. Like
it's such a good misdirect, bro. Because like they didn't even show him the whole episode. You know, it's like we find out that somebody might let these niggas in intentionally,
and then they show him,
and they show him, but fake us out, and then don't show the nigga who actually really was the suspicious person.
right?
It's crazy, but I think they cooking, bro. I love where they're going with the story, man.
Did you see,
I think they cooking.
what did you think about the new Damons that we saw?
You talking about the ones at the very end, the long leg motherfucker, the long arm motherfucker?
Long arm, long leg.
We saw the one that could read people's information.
Oh,
hey, yeah.
That is the greatest interrogation technique I think I've seen in anime.
That was solid because like he didn't even ask no questions. He just read off all that information. He's like,
yeah,
you know, I wonder what's the extent of what information you can get. Like, is it just like your background information, or is it like he can see anything in that book?
Because everything
the thing
that
was
you
talking,
have, it seems like that's tangible. Yeah. Like he talked about old boy's credit. He talked about your addresses, your parents, your name, where you live.
Mama,
he was trying to find connections
where your mama stay, where your daddy stay, where your grandmama stay. Like it feels like
trying to find
tangible.
A connection between them. He's trying to find a connection between them. So that's why I wonder. I'm like, what exactly does it show? Because I mean, if he could just see your background info, then that's
feels things that are tangible or legible. It don't.
He also
can't guess your thoughts.
No, he also was able to figure out the Damons. He was able to figure out the name of them Damons.
Well, you also got to remember he was able to figure out that the old girl was. He found out that old girl mom had cancer too, so he could probably find out anything about.
Well, because he found out the records. Yeah, he like, oh, you've been paying on medical bills, and then he could just see what the medical bills is going towards his cancer research, and so it feels like it's everything tangible.
I like that. I like this power system, bro, because like one of them, it seems like the hands are able to evaluate you, analyze you, and the book is able to read off the information. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I love how these pairings of these powers is. It's like, you know, I want to see how these powers pair together with more folks. I just want to know how crazy can we get with this shit? You know what I'm saying?
And what's their battle technique? Because so far all we've seen of this clan, as powerful as they are, they only have like in use kind of like techniques. It has nothing to do. It's just very utility based.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but they also you know, clearly have good like solid like combat experience. Just like when Jin, you know, I mean, of course, like he had his Damons doing stuff too, but you know, he a good shot. You know, he a good marksman. You know, with his gun, you know, and stuff. And so he was doing his thing. But man, I was gonna say,
did you pay attention?
Also, what was cool? What were you gonna say, Brock?
I was like, did you pay attention how old Dara was like, all right, I can buy you anything that you need, anything that you want. He was like, what's the first thing that you need? Bro was like, I want a bow and arrow.
Yeah. Bro, I mean, you know, but he also wanted to make his own bows. Make his own arrows. You know, and so I mean, you know, Dara probably got an unlimited bank account. Like, think about it, like this probably like some shit like that you see from time to time, like when niggas like got like special privileges. It's like, you know, remember Edward had a stipend. You remember in Full Metal Alchemist? You know, as a state alchemist, he had all he had to do was show his pocket watch. You know, with the state alchemist symbol on it, and then he could buy whatever he want.
They would build a state.
Yeah, so I think that Dara probably just like got like a credit card with, you know, like unlimited limit on it, you know. And so, but hey, Yoru came out there dripped out, boy. He got him a nice little night, got him a new jacket and everything.
Hey, he did. He got, what was that like a North Face?
Yeah,
bro had a FUBU fit on.
Yeah, man, and bought an axe. Bought an axe.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, it's cool though, because he said that even when they went in that bunker, that little not bunker, but the little hideout, this nigga had an RP. The first thing that they show on the wall is an RPG. This nigga had an RPG just loaded.
Yeah, laying on the
that motherfucker was loaded too.
It was loaded already.
He had a motherfucker just an RPG just sitting there, assault rifles, everything.
I am curious as to know how the store clerk was able to see left and right though.
They mentioned it. She was sleep deprived.
Well, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, it was when they mentioned it. It was when I think Left was like, hey, like she could see us, and then Daryl was like,
yeah,
sometimes you can see demons if you're sleep deprived, and she, that's what she did. Like,
that was my favorite part of the episode.
She like I gotta go. I'm seeing shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what it remind me of? It remind me of JJK when Nanami killed that cursed spirit that was on top of old girl's shoulder.
Yeah,
she couldn't see it.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what that made me think of.
Lifted the weight off her shoulder.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I was gonna mention Asa. The yin and yang. You remember we was talking about her and whether or not she would keep yin and yang, and the guy was asking, he was like, "Hey, can I have my demons back?" And she's like, "Are you gonna give him a cute name?" He's like, "What you gonna name him?" He was like, "What did he say?" He said,
some cute name."
He said, I don't even know. He said like Mochi and Daifuku or some shit like that, and they was like, "Oh, it's so cute."
Did you hear the name that the Chump Chump girl gave hers?
Yeah.
It was like Raphael.
Yeah, she gave like some damn European ass names. Long ass European names.
She gave him first and last names, yo.
No, bro, it's like first middle, second middle, and last. Like I swear to God, like I mean, they goofy, bro. Like it like these characters are so goofy. And then the Damons, they was like, "Nah, we don't want to go back." And she was like, "Well, they don't want to come back to you, but yeah, man."
Very good. I'm excited to see what left and right is about to do though.
Hey, Asa funny too. Asa edited out Dara out the pictures,
and they needed his picture, yo.
They
was like, "Hey, didn't you take a picture of him?" She was like, "Nope."
She was like, "It's gone."
And just walked off.
And then they said, "Hey, check the camera." She was like, "Yeah, make sure you get that to me too." Bro, hey, this brother sister shit is out of control in this series.
She out of control.
She is obsessed. She is obsessed with her brother.
She said, "Oh, you're gonna go look at the camera footage, whatever footage of my brother that you have. Let me get that."
Yep.
She is out of control.
She obsessed with that nigga.
My sister ain't even that obsessed with me.
Bro, I don't think you want that, man. That's I don't think you want that type of love, bro. That shit. She crazy about her brother.
Yo, why did Dara go gambling? Yeah, I knew he was gonna lose, yo. I was like, come on. He like, don't tell so and so she's gonna divorce me. I'm thinking y'all not even married for real anyway. Like, what the yo?
Bro, these characters in this series are so goofy, bro.
Man, they do a good job of like serious into, it's like they'll go from like funny to like down to like a low of like super serious to like down in the middle ground where they're telling the story, back to something super funny, down to something crazy.
Yeah.
It's a good ebb and flow to this series.
So they find out that they were being trailed.
But they can feel it. They're just good, bro. You know how some people's good, like, yo, people following us.
Yeah, bro. It's all about that. You remember, David, we talked about this before, like that hostile, malicious intent. Like you can feel it.
Yeah.
And it's actually accurate because, like, think about like how many times in your life that you thought somebody was behind you and you turned around and somebody was literally behind you. Like that you felt like you was being stared at. It's like that's not
and
like,
you lock
that's a
eyes with
real
that
feeling.
person. Yeah,
And that's a real feeling. I mean, like everybody, I think it got different. It's different with everybody, which is, I mean, that's me going on a tangent into like other spiritual shit. But I feel like different people got different capacities to feel stuff like that. But yeah, they feel, you feel that malicious intent, somebody telling you. That's why ninjas are so good at their damn jobs, because they can mask their intent. They can follow you with the intent of killing you, but you don't even know that they are even like maliciously like trying to go after you.
right.
That's what I like about ninjas. Like, is that like, like that stealthiness. But yeah, man, yeah, Damon's was good, man. But next episode is gonna be dope. This fight between, bro, yeah, this fight is gonna be dope. But I also wondered, like, when Daryl was talking about the Lost House, he said that the Todderer clan, Damons, was in that house. I was like, they just got a bunch of Damons trapped in the house. I'm curious as to what that is about.
The house is the Damon, I believe. One of them.
I don't know. I mean, he says like, I don't know. I mean, it could be. You could be right.
And whose Damons were trailing them? Like the daddy long arm legs? Like, whose Damons is that? Yeah. Is that the old lady? Because the other two men is dead.
So I think these are rogue Damons. I think this is what he was talking about. You remember when he said with Damons don't have an owner? Yeah, Damons don't have an owner. I think because the left and the right knew exactly who they was, and said, hey, like, y'all don't stand a chance against them. We gonna handle this. Like, it seems like the left and right got history with long legs and long arms. So I guess we'll see next episode. They might have some history or some shit,
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Man, Witch Hat this week, man. Witch Hat was actually really, 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 really good.
Mm-hmm.
But here y'all go. I know y'all gonna take Coco fucking up and everything. She got sick and shit. What do y'all think? How y'all feel about Witch Hat this week?
I feel like I watched Witch Hat so fucking long ago, bro. I'm trying to think. I remember Keyfree tried to see what was in the bottle, met one of the brim hats. The brim hat was like, damn, I was so close. I did all that work.
He got hit with that lightning.
Yeah, but I can't remember what happened to start the series. Well, to start the episode.
Well, no, that's what happened. So he, he was, fooling with the bottle, and he got hit with that like lightning, and it like had him shook like the whole episode. You remember, like he had to go and eat some of the herbs.
And old buddy showed up.
Yeah. But yes, and then so he got one of the brim hats. One of the brim hats showed up, took the bottle back, and disappeared.
Yeah.
And he was talking about. And then, Coco got sick. They was having like some slice of life shit. Like everybody was talking, and Agate was she was talking about some shit. Like they was all joking around, just talking. And so, but then they said Coco's sick, right? And so, Keyfree rushes Coco to the city, and they see the little boy.
Oh,
yeah.
And then the little boy said, "I need to ask you a question." Yeah, got it.
Yep, okay, yep. You about to ask about his granddad?
Okay, it's coming back. Damn, I say it feel like I watched this episode like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Damn, it was a long week.
That shit came out on Monday, but
it do come out. Yeah, I'm watching the next one tomorrow.
I ain't gonna blame Coco this episode, but I will say this: I fucks with that hoverboard that they had. Though. That hoverboard was fire.
Yeah, and old girl in the blue hair, man, I feel her with that test taking shit too.
It's interesting because, like, I mean, I guess it's like, you got to pass these things in order to progress as a wizard, magician, or whatever you want to call it. But or a witch. I'm sorry, I got to use the right word. It progress as a witch. Yes. Yeah. We got so many different series with magic in it. Like Wisteria is wizards. Wands. I'm sorry. No, wands. They call them wands. Yeah, we call them wands. Fairy Tale, wizards. Fucking, Black Clover is like, Black Clover is wizards. Like, it all run together. I know it don't run together because I played Baldur's Gate 3, so I know that a wizard and a mage is like two different things, But
they still cast at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's like one is like natural magic and the other one is like related to like your bloodline. It's like one
you play I feel like
Yeah,
we
I
should
played.
have always.
I played a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3, a little bit, just a little
Oh,
bit.
I'm gonna
But
say, man, I
I
feel like
do
we
know
should
the
have talked about this.
classes. But I do know the classes are like, like you got one where it's like you are intrinsically your genetics, your DNA, you a magician. You do magic. Then you got another one you can learn it by reading books and shit. It's like you learn how to cast magic. So it's like it's different. And like that's what it seems like in this particular situation is Witch Hat Atelier, you can be anybody can do magic as long as you learn it. It's not based on bloodline, and so it's not like your capacity for magic is different because you come from a royal bloodline or a special bloodline.
Yeah.
Which is cool because it kind of evens things out. It evens the playing field.
Man, I can't wait. I don't even know how far they're supposed to go in this season, but boy, oh boy,
it's a good
one
first
of those.
Season, though.
It's a very good first season. I'm just letting everybody know everybody is right and everybody is wrong because there is two sides to this.
Yeah,
and it gets insane.
So not a lot happening with chat. Not a lot to talk about, bro. Y'all watch Reincarnated as a Slime? I know there's a lot of talk in this episode, man.
Yes, I watched
but bro, like we about to get in some shit, okay? I'm telling you now, about to get some shit. Bro.
I didn't watch 8 yet. I'm gonna watch 8 tonight since there's no more basketball.
Well, be prepared, bro. We're about to get some shit for this next week's episode. We're about to get some shit. It's about to turn up.
See, so what my thing is like, if somebody don't go put a pop a cap in this little Maribel's ass, I'm so sick of her shit. The old girl just needs an ass whooping. And
don't worry, bro.
Like some kids just need their ass whooped.
Don't worry, bro. Look, hey, some of these characters is pawns, and you don't even realize they pawns, bro. So
my perspective on her whole power system is kind of sounding like it could be outdone. Kind of how just like Rimuru has already did it with old girl that was under her spell, and I'm sitting there like,
okay,
that's crazy that like you think that you could get him underneath your spell, especially now you thinking that old girl is dead. You done fucked up now.
Yeah, but bro, you know how like the power system in this world work is like you're born with your powers, you're born with your capacity for your powers. And so like that's why like Rimuru was saying like the reason why he believes that Yuki could potentially be under old girl's spell is because he said that Yuki wasn't, given a power, special skill when he crossed over between worlds, and so it's like everybody in this world got different skills, special skills, Rimuru's special skill, he got Raphael and all that, and so, or not Raphael, but it was Great Sage. It was start out. Yeah, it was Great Sage.
Yeah.
But it's like having a special skill can protect you from other people's special skills. And so it's like that greed shit is like it's strong, but it don't affect somebody who got a equally powerful or more powerful special skill. And like I think they don't even just call them special skills. It's like I think at that level, that greed shit is like a transcendent skill, I think is what they call it. So it's like it's levels to that shit, man. So I just say, man, she is I know I think she's well not think I know she's a pawn. She's a pawn for somebody else. We'll see though. You'll see down the line. All these motherfuckers except for Rimuru, like I mean, it's like except for like the Tempest folks is pawns. But if you're not a demon lord in this series, you somebody else's pawn. Like, and we already seen that, bro. You saw it with Clayman. Remember, Clayman was whatchamacallit's pawn. Who was manipulating Clayman?
Old girl.
Demon Lord. I forgot, bro. It was one of the demon lords was manipulating Clayman and had Clayman out here doing some dumb shit, crazy shit, and Clayman, like everybody think that they on top, that they the ones that is manipulating everything, and come to find out, nigga, you wasn't doing shit, you wasn't nobody, right? Yeah, you wasn't nobody, And so that like if you're not a demon lord, like one of the true demon lords, and not, like this, part of the octagram, you is probably somebody else's pawn. The octagram is like at the top of the top, but that's like those are the folks that you can't really control them, but everybody else is like, yeah, you might as well just go and take the L, but damn, I was trying to say, man, her skill, that shit is called unique skills. That's what they call. If you ain't born with a unique skill, you ain't gonna be able to fight back against somebody else's unique skill.
Yeah, you got something that's broken.
Yeah, so you gotta have a unique skill to block another unique skill. But yeah, man, we about to get into some shit, man. Like I said, this episode was very much so just a lot of talking, but also I think a lot of there's a lot of talking, a lot of world building. The nigga like that. It's crazy how Rimuru turned his enemies into allies. Like, and he welcomed old girl into Tempest and said that Soe, you gonna work under Soe. Yeah, she already know it ain't nothing you can do at that point. It ain't shit you can do at that point, bro. It's just ain't shit you can do, but whatchamacallit. But just take the L. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga Soe specializes in intelligence. Like, you literally cannot betray him. There's no way that you'll be able to betray him. So he put her in with the right group. As a spy.
She got a lot of shit. What I was about to say, she got a lot of.
Then the niggas went and made guns. That was the mistake. Introducing guns to this world is wild.
Big mistake.
Any world that you introduce guns to is crazy.
Especially with Gata, the way he was holding it. Gata was wild.
He was on some. Yeah, he liked that shit. He liked that shit. He pulled that shit out. He was like, I was like, nigga, you a little too excited.
Yeah, man, they can't wait, yo.
He a little too excited.
It was a short week. I do got a question for y'all though. What y'all been watching new? Anybody watching anything new that they add to my list?
This place, it's called Snowball Earth or something.
Hey,
David was talking about that.
I'm watching that currently. Yes, Snowball Earth. I am currently.
Episode. I just started it not too long ago.
I like that.
Actually, not that bad, dog.
I like it so far. It's nice. It's nothing that's like, ooh, that's incredible, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
easy, 7 out of 10, 7.5.
I started the second season of Chain Soldier the other day. So
yeah. I gotta finish up the first season because I watched the first 4 or 5 episodes, and I got to the part, man. But it is, dog. They was begging, man. But my wife kind of shamed me a little bit. You can't kink shame me too long, and I'm like, all right,
that's not a series you can kink shame, bro. It's all kink. It's all.
That's what I'm
saying.
It's
literally all kink, bro.
But she was like, yo, that girl was touching her shit. I was like, it's not what's really happening. But I see what you said.
That's what's really happening, bro. Her power is literally to enslave him, and then after she enslaves him, and he go back to normal,
he got to
get a reward.
Yeah,
and the reward is is reciprocal to
the power he offered,
the power that he. Well, yeah, what he was able to do while he was enslaved, and so the more that he do while he's enslaved, the bigger the reward. I'm surprised they ain't already got to.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
I'm surprised they ain't did the big one yet. But honestly, the shit's crazy.
Most of these shows don't. It's only a handful of shows that I've watched, even in the last few seasons, where people actually do the do. They don't show it, but it's implied.
Everybody want it though. Everybody want it, but everybody blocking each other. At least that's where I'm at right now in the beginning of the second season. everybody just blocking each other, bro. Everybody cop blocking each other. But like she, she can.
Well, let me tell y'all,
she
it's a slice of life. I know, bro. You might not, but dog, this shit is absolutely incredible. It's the one I told you, the Mistress Karen is devilishly easy. Man, that shit last night, because it's a comedy also. So it's like, of course, it's a devil girl, it's a girl like a little angel or whatever, and like the devil girl has like a maid that she had to pee, but she didn't want to leave her man with the devil with the angel girl. And the angel girl was like, well, I gotta pee too, but I'm not gonna leave this woman with this man with this devil. So they sitting there on a train, they going crazy, and he has no idea that everybody got to pee, dog. They wiggling like it's the funniest shit. And then the dude just get up, he was like, all right, well, I'm about to go use the bathroom. They've been holding it for hours, and you already know how women in their bladders is. So the main chick, she gets up to run, and then the angel chick, she stands up, and then you just see a river and trees go in, like in the background behind her. I'm like, oh my god, she done pissed on the train. Like the shit is hilarious, dog. The shit is so. It's a really good show, really good not Easy Guy, but Slice of Life. It's phenomenal. It's a lot of pervert stuff, but they don't show nothing crazy. It's just a lot of big titties and stuff like that. But it's a really good comedy. Yeah, it's phenomenal, man. I've been enjoying it, but it's between that and Marriage Toxin is the two, and then Kill Blue has been really good actually. But I'm gonna watch the One Piece. I mean, not One Piece. Well, yeah, One Piece tonight, of course. But I got one more episode of Slime, so I could be current.
Yeah, I mean, I think I told you before, like like I watch, a lot of, like more obscure things. So like I just got done watching. Let me find the name of it. I gotta get the name of it because I be forgetting these long ass names.
You watched that Bookworm one?
Since I haven't seen the new season of Ascendant as a Bookworm, but I saw the.
So is that worth my time?
What I mean, it's more of a slice of life isekai, but it's a good story. It's a solid story, bro. I mean, if you can do without the action, it ain't no action, and it ain't like a lot of like that type of stuff. But it's a solid storyline. It's a solid
like the slice of life ones I've been watching, like the one I just told you about. It got no action in it, really.
It's okay. So basically, the sentence of a bookworm is like you got this girl, and she just is like super duper into books, and she's reincarnated, and so essentially like she reincarnated with knowledge of her past life, and she has knowledge of all these things from her past life that's not in this current world. And so what she's doing is essentially she is using that knowledge to monetize it. She's monetizing her knowledge. Mm-hmm. So she's creating shit like soap, hair, like shampoo, and all these different things, food recipes, and she's like documenting all these things. And so she's like, like that's pretty much like the premise of the story.
You've already sold me.
But it's like if you went into another world and you knew, and they didn't have pizza, and you taught them how to make pizza using the ingredients that they got, or you taught them how to make rice with whatever, like they, what I'm saying, like whatever their equivalent of rice would be. You like, look, let me show you how to fry this bitch up, make some fried rice, like, and like that's the best thing to ever experience.
That's my
like. Yeah, it's a good series, man, and it's grounded, man, and it's not based on like magical skills and shit. Like it ain't like that, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like you really end up kind of like just enjoying it without having to have all the fighting and like I have a special skill and I I'm more powerful, I'm more, what I'm saying? She just a smart girl who carried knowledge from her previous life. And so the reason why it is called Ascendant for a Bookworm particularly is because she starts, like I said, writing her own books. But it's like in this world, paper is a commodity. And so they don't just give paper to anybody. So they don't just give paper to anybody. So it's like you gotta have something worth writing.
Yeah.
And so she, gets recognized, then she starts getting paper and starts writing her own books, her own recipes, all this shit. And that's kind of like leads to her to have the ability to write stories and have other people write stories, and like that's kind of like what the story is. It's like she's progressing towards having a world of books because they don't have books in this world. Everything is kind of like just what you know. you know, Nothing is things recorded on paper is like only like very 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 important shit. You know.
Yeah,
I would say if you watch it, I would compare it to like a lesser Apothecary Diaries. Like
That's
not
what I was thinking.
on Apothecary Diaries level, but it's good.
Yeah, if just have good storytelling like that. It's a very simple show. She gets to it. She showed them a lot. She teach them a lot. Yeah, I like that.
Yep. It's good, man. But I was gonna say, I was trying to find
I've also been watching a little bit since I've been traveling. I've been trying to catch up on Digimon Beat Break. I had a second person tell me that it was really good, especially in the current season.
So a couple of the ones that I watched and finished recently was there's a cute girl in the Heroes Party, so I tried confessing to her. I'm not gonna lie, I forced myself to finish that one. It was mid.
Yeah, I stopped watching it. I was like, it's not.
Yeah, it was mid. It was mid. Noble Reincarnation, Born Blessed, so I obtained ultimate power. Finished that. That one was fairly good. Just finished.
I'm still on episode 4 of this Beat Break. I gotta get back to it. I've been slacking.
I'm not too far in front of you. I'm like 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some work in after I watch Witch Hat tomorrow.
I tell you, I just finished. Wait a second.
Well, why are you looking for that? Anybody watch that Black Noir yet with Nicolas Cage? I'm getting mixed reviews.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm not really into
Black Noir. Talk about some boys.
Noir talking about some boys.
You said Black Noir. That's from the boys. That's from the boys.
Bad Spider Noir. I didn't even. Spider Noir. But yeah,
bro, what you gonna say, man? My bad. I cut you off.
I was about to say I'm not really into that a whole ass. What's the fuck called that? Mysterious, jazzy detective shit.
He got good ratings though.
Yeah, people say they like it. I know my cousins was like, he like I'm gonna finish it, but he was like it's cool. And I'm like, I never was a Spider Noir fan. I don't even put the costume on any Spider-Man game. So I don't know. And I feel like I'm not a superhero Nicolas Cage fan. I like him in Face Off and Condor, Operation Condor and shit like that. But to see him as a superhero, he already unsubmerged me from whatever I thought I was trying to be in.
So let me ask you this. Is this their way of saying that being Spider-Man is a generational thing?
Bro, I don't know Spider-Man lore. Bro, I don't know Spider-Man lore.
Yeah. Well, they did change it from Peter too. They changed it to Ben Reilly. I'm talking about for the Spider Noir show. They changed him to Ben Reilly, which you didn't even have to do that. But they don't want it to be other Peters. You know how they don't think people are smart. So they'll be like, well, we'll change the name because people aren't really that smart. And and they're not wrong. Because they did the same thing with Miss Marvel's powers because they was doing Mr. Fantastic. So they was like, well, we can't give her stretch abilities because they're gonna, I guess, not be smart enough to understand that multiple people can have the same ability. But I digress.
That makes sense. But I mean, still though, I mean, broad, Spider-Man lore is like he's multiversal. There's a Spider-Man in every universe.
Yes.
And also the Spider Totem. There's a Spider God that grants all Spider-Men their powers. So yeah. That's the best way to put it. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah,
it's actually similar to Black Panther, right? It's like there can be multiple different Black Panthers, in the same universe, or I mean, different universes, but
Yes.
they get the power from Bast.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
She's dope too. I like Bath.
bro, you don't like that, bro.
But bro, I didn't see the new Spider-Man movies either though yet. So
You ain't seen the
he got
Spider-Verse movies?
yeah, he got a ways to go. No,
Yeah.
I thought you saw the Spider-Verse. I thought it was just the regular
I did.
Tom Holland one.
Well, I mean, the Spider-Verse stuff, it kind of establishes for you that, the multiverse stuff. It kind of give you an idea of like the what they call it, what they call that shit in
Spider-Verse?
No, I'm talking about what they call the Spider-Mans. Where they when he went and met all the different Spider-Men. What they
Like
call that shit?
Where they was at?
It's like the Council of Kangs. It's like what was the Spider-Man equivalent? It was like where they all came together.
The Peters.
It was a name for it. It was a name for it. In Into the Spider-Verse 2, it was a name. You remember they went and he met all of the different Spider-Man. They was all together in one place.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what that was called. It's been a while, bro.
Yeah, I can also say that I've never watched any of the Doctor Strange either.
Doctor who? Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange.
Spider Society is what they called it.
Oh.
Spider Society.
Wait, bro, you said you didn't see Doctor who? Doctor
Strange.
You haven't seen neither Doctor Strange movie? Damn, bro.
Broad ain't into it like us, man.
Listen, I understand. If you ain't seen Doctor Strange, then you kind of just like, hey, man, I just go when I go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to see He-Man this weekend.
See, bro, I thought about going to going with my girl's dad because he loves He-Man and seeing,
I was a fan.
Me and my wife gonna go see Backrooms, bro.
You said
I've been watching Backrooms lore all day, bro. Today.
What the hell is that?
Backrooms lore videos. You ain't seen the previews for that new movie?
It's about a game. It's about a game.
It's that black dude, right?
It's not about a game. It ain't about a game, bro.
It's the one with the one black dude that we know.
He got a black dude in it, yeah. But it's the Backrooms is like one dude made it. One dude made it. His name is what his name is
is it like that Obsessed movie that they
his name was Kane Parsons is his name. Kane Parsons. And so he basically made all the lore for the Backrooms, and he was the one who kind of like started it, but it kind of like spawned into something like a whole community that shared information from the things that he would put out. And so he would put out found footage videos that he filmed. Broad, you might mute it. But I would say it was found footage videos that he would put out. It was different images that he would post to kind of like create a mystery. And so he made basically like a whole universe, a whole universe related to this thing, and it's like a horror thing, And so
yeah,
Dave, you don't know. So basically, the Backrooms is like it centers around this space that people can go into. You can go into it intentionally, or you can go into it unintentionally, but it's a space that you can go into where it's like they call it a liminal space, which is essentially like it's an unsettling space that's between two different spaces that you're trying to get to. So it's like examples would be like stairwells, hotel hallways, empty airports, empty office buildings. It's like it's unsettling because it's quiet. It's not a lot going on. You're isolated. It's stuff like that. And so the Backrooms is like one of these types of spaces, but it's like another dimension. Yeah. And it imitates reality, but also it doesn't do a good job of imitating reality. And so when you look at a typical room, the placement of doors, ceiling fans, furniture, the Backrooms tries to imitate that, but fucks it up in a very unsettling way. Like, for example, a door opens up and there's a brick wall behind the door. Or there's a hole in the floor that leads you to another room which is another level of the back rooms. And like as you go through it, it gets more and more fucked up. Like as you go through the levels, and there's also monsters and like malicious entities and stuff inside the back
Oh,
rooms.
listen, this is what I saw. Now that you mentioned it, I saw the black dude. He was staring at something. It was like a pile of something, and then they did a clip where you saw something in the background, like walk out that was tall, and it was like touching the ceiling. I was like, nope.
Yep.
I already opted out.
But I know you're not into horror stuff, but like that is
man.
that's the essence of it, bro. Is like it's really 1 second, let me get my shit right. It's like it's a psychological horror series.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Yeah, it's a psychological horror series, and so it's meant to fuck with you and make it kind of like unsettling. But
it's kind of like in the sense of it's kind of like my bad.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, it was.
It was
staticky. Yeah, she probably doing something in the background, but yeah.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, yeah, man, it's unsettling, man, and it's like, but it's dope though because I like this type of stuff. Dave, what I realized is like when it comes to horror, I'm not really into horror movies or horror series, but I like horror lore, and I realized that when I started, when that Welcome to Derry came out, and I learned what Pennywise was. I didn't know Pennywise was like a multi-dimensional entity.
Being, yes.
Yeah, that like
because
feeds on fear.
Stephen King, all his universes are connected.
Yes, but it's like the Lovecraft universe, right? It's like not country, that. but Lovecraft is like a whole universe too.
Yeah.
It's like it's like Cthulhu and all them different entities.
Yeah, a lot of different entities.
Yes, and so I don't know if y'all know about SCP, but SCP is like its own thing too. But SCP is like the name of like it's like this organization that catalogs supernatural events, supernatural entities, and tries to contain them. And so SCP is dope. If you ever find an opportunity to get into it, but it's horror related. There's good SCPs like like benevolent SCPs, but it's like most of them are like evil. Like most of them are evil. Like, you ever seen Cabin? Have you ever seen Cabin in the Woods?
No, but I do know about it, and they had the wait, is that the one where they had like Cabin? No, that was Cabin Fever. Never mind.
Cabin in the Woods was the one where it's like a group of like teenagers went into like the woods to go like like have like a cabin, like.
Then they get like stuck out there, kind of like
they got stuck out there, but they got stuck because
it was like in a dimension.
Like it was arranged by an organization that was making sacrifices, and the sacrifices were necessary to be made because prophecy foretold that if these sacrifices are not made on certain intervals, that the world will end. But you find out that this organization
they went at the wrong time.
Yep, but you find out that this organization was containing all manners of supernatural entities. And in the middle of the movie, one of the characters basically presses the open button on all the cells, and all types of monsters pop out. Like, I'm talking about all types of motherfucking monsters, like just all crazy monsters pop out and start killing people. And so yeah, like it's just like there's these different horror universes. I say like the horror multiverse, I guess, or whatever, or macroverse. But yeah, I like horror lore, bro. And this backroom shit is like very mysterious. He drip feeds you information, and stuff, and like a lot of it is mysterious, and like he don't give you all the story, and so it's kind of like it like leads you to kind of like make assumptions and figure shit out for yourself. But the back room is like a maze. You don't want to go in. You don't want to get. Hey, look, bro. You don't want to get in the back rooms, bro. That shit got me honestly kind of spooked too, because like niggas be clipping into the back rooms, like they call it no clipping.
Yeah.
Where it's like if you walk in your house, and let's just say you stumble and you try to touch a wall to catch yourself. What if you got a back room's entrance in your house and that wall is the entrance? Now you stick your arm, you hit your wall, and then you fall in that bitch. You fall in that bitch, and now you can't get out because the entrance is not the exit. So now you stuck in this bitch, and it's like a foreign room. There's no food, there's no water. You gotta find your way out. But it's also, like I said, it's monsters and shit in there. It's trying to kill you. It's like it's psychological shit, like fuckery.
Yeah, that's too much for me.
Like Dave, have you ever been in a space completely alone, isolated by yourself, and there was nobody around for like miles? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't find yourself in them situations.
No.
Unless you like a nigga who like camping in the woods. Like, but if you a nigga who like camping in the woods by yourself and you like miles away from civilization, you are already kind of like a weird person to begin with. Like,
yes. I'm not a fan of isolation, but I don't mind being alone.
Yes. But not just isolation. It's like isolation from the back rooms don't got animals or nothing in it. Just you and a lot of monsters.
No cell service. No nothing.
Yeah, you don't got nothing. It's nothing at all. And that's what's scary as fuck about it. But
yeah,
I know I went on a tangent, bro. Yeah, me and my wife gonna go see that, man. It's dope. It's popular. If I'm not mistaken, it's already grossed enough money to pay off the creating
it's the same as that movie you probably seen called Obsessed. That it was bought by like Sundance or some shit. You know how I'd be going to those film festivals, and they only put like a few $100,000 into this movie, and it's already grossed over $100 million. So it's like one of those.
Yep, Backrooms has grossed over $118 million in its open weekend.
Yeah,
and it cost $10 million to make.
Yeah. So they're killing it.
So essentially, what people have said is that the creator, his plan, he said, was that if the movie does well, he'll do a short series, like a 9-episode series. I think is what he said. So folks is like, okay, so who
I can opt into a series.
Yeah, but folks are saying who gonna produce it?
That's true.
You know who gonna produce? I mean, of course he would probably direct it. I mean, he would produce. He would make his own movie, but who gonna produce it? And it's like, I mean, the easy option is Netflix. You know, that's the easiest
or
option.
Prime.
But
Prime,
I don't. Yeah, but I don't know how these deals get made and like what the drawbacks of these deals is, because I wonder, it's like if you make a deal with Netflix, they probably actually make you sell your whole property, so it's not yours no more.
Yeah. Well, it all depends on how big you are.
That's what they did with the Pop the Balloon girl. You remember that Pop the Balloon shit?
But like they couldn't do that with the Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club still own their stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it all depends on already how big you are. Pop the Balloon was popular, but it wasn't like Drewski big.
Yeah. That's true. But yeah, man. Excuse me. I don't really have anything else, man, like the big anime related to discuss. I mean, it's we kind of actually are nearing the transition period, for whatchamacallit, for anime, for the season, because we on like what, episode 9 of a lot of these series, episode 9, 8. So
yeah, we getting ready to get into some new stuff.
Yeah, man. I guess we could probably reserve that for another episode, man. But it's a lot of exciting shit that's coming for this next season, man. Because you already know Mushoku Tensei coming back, and then Demons of the Shadowrun gonna be 24 episodes. So
I hope they don't take a break. Just keep going.
I think Reincarnated as a Slime also is gonna be continuing for 24 episodes.
Yeah. We got Moonlight Fantasy coming back. Bleach
1,000 Year Blood War coming out in the movie theaters next month. The first 3 episodes. Let me see when that shit drop. I think it's the first 3 episodes of the newest season. June 25th. Coming out in theaters June 25th, episode 1 through 3. I think I might go see that shit. I already know how, it kind of sucked, David. You know, because we talked about this when it came to like the Demon Slayer. They did that with Demon Slayer. They gave us them movies that was actually just the first couple episodes of a new season. You know, and it's like, damn, like niggas took our money. You know,
well,
because the shit was
because
gonna be on Crunchyroll.
it's cool to see the episodes in theaters because like it's a good experience. Like I like to get my popcorn and my glizzy or whatever.
Damn, nigga.
But then what?
Oh,
no pause, no nothing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. I yeah. But then, like you,
I'm still waiting on that pause.
All right, pause.
That no homo, like damn, like hey, I'm still waiting on it, bro. Was it? I ain't know if it was coming or not. Shit.
What Puff said? I'm unpausable.
You wait, you and you quote Puff. Right that's now. Crazy, bro. All right,
he did say that shit, but
hey, you got one more chance, bro. You got one more.
They
you got one more strike.
I don't mind. But then like you got 3 weeks of like the shit you've already saw, which is you like, damn, you literally got almost a month of everything you've seen. So it's like it's give or take when you go to the movies to see.
I just think that this shit gonna be like pure cinema. Like this ain't just
looks this fantastic.
Bro, this ain't. I feel like this is not just watching episodes that you can watch on your TV in the theater. I feel like this shit gonna hit different in the theater just because of the quality, the production quality. The trailer was wild, bro. Like, not surprising because we already seen like it looked beautiful on TV, you know, and streaming it. So I just feel like, man, like this shit gonna be dope. I feel like it's gonna sell out. Personally, I feel like this is it's not gonna be like a Demon Slayer Infinity Castle type of situation, but I think that this shit is gonna sell out theaters. You know,
every time it comes to the theaters, like the Demon Slayer, even stuff like this, it literally clearly lets them know you have a huge fan base in the West.
Yeah, and
like we come out and support your shit.
But you know what sucks is they only usually give us like 1 or 2 showings at any any given theater. You might only have 1 time or 2 times a week.
Yes, dude.
Like
they only do it in like bigger cities like New York, California, shit like that. Yeah.
Yep. That's what happened with the Demon Slayer shit. They only had like 1 showing on like every Friday or Thursday or some shit. You know,
we had like 3 on Friday and Saturday. That was it, and it wasn't even showing. You know, I do the D box. So it wasn't even showing at the XD screen. I had to go to like the D box, like off to like theater 12. It wasn't in theater 1. You know what I'm saying? And the shit be crazy. Like it wasn't even nothing playing. Like they had something whack that didn't even touch what Demon Slayer was doing. So,
but yeah, man, that 1,000-Year Blood we're gonna be fire, man.
I'm starting to think in my mind like, yo, somebody don't have their finger on the pulse with these movie theaters, because
I think it's just North American audiences. Is that because in Japan, this is why I love like Japanese culture when it comes to anime and manga. I know in Japan, this Bleach shit is probably on Shibuya Crossing, playing on the big screen. You know what I'm saying? They probably got a whole ad campaign on Shibuya Crossing on the big screen, like some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you seeing commercials in Japan for this shit probably. It's billboards.
I know what it is though. It probably comes down to the cities we live in.
I don't think it is, bro. I think that here in North America, they do not do a good job of advertising the stuff that we like. You know, like think about like how big Invincible was. But Invincible was huge. But do you think that Invincible would get a large scale TV spot on something like the Super Bowl or something like, you know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't get it, right? And it's like part of that is like the clout. It's like here in North America, like they just do not give nerd culture the hype that it deserves.
You know what though? I think the Super Bowl ads that should be dead. Like if I'm over Marvel Media or if I'm at Amazon Prime doing media, I'm not paying $1 million to go to the Super Bowl no more. You put that shit out on YouTube and watch what it do.
Just leak that.
And say it leaked.
Hey,
Just
no,
say it,
leak a trailer that nobody expected to come. You know,
Yes. You don't even need to buy TVs. I don't know why people buy TV spots. You don't
Yeah,
need it. Just
yeah, you're
leak
right.
it online.
You're right. That's the
And
best.
then
That's
be
the
like,
best
oops,
advertisement.
my
You,
bad, and watch
you,
what it do for free.
you generate hype. That's all it is. You
Yes.
just you're
You see what the
instead
Russos
of
is doing
trying.
on
Yeah,
X?
yeah.
Oh my God. When they
Nah,
leaked the
hey,
Fantastic Four,
that day
the
you
whole
remember
colliding.
that day? No, you remember when they had the seats lined up for Avengers
Yes.
Doomsday, and
Yes.
they were showing all the actor names and the seats. You remember that shit?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That shit ran for like 3 hours.
Yes.
Not don't need, you won't even see nobody. It's just seats with names on it.
Yeah.
And these characters will be in Avengers.
Remember what
You
they did with
know,
the Fantastic Four? They had that
yeah,
countdown to the shuttle shooting off. And I was at work. I just pulled it up and
yeah.
just made a whole new tab. And I would
It's
just
just,
keep checking back to see if anything was new.
yeah.
Like,
It's
you
probably a
don't,
nigga. It's a nigga that's job. His whole job is just trying to figure out how to generate hype for a new
yeah,
series,
you
a
don't
new
have to buy a
movie.
TV spot no more. Just leak
Yeah.
some shit. Like all these little photos of season 3 of Daredevil with Luke Cage
Mm-hmm.
and Danny Rand. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, it's amazing. Like, you don't need a
Yep.
TV spot.
That Mortal
Go
Kombat,
advertise
that Mortal Kombat 2 fire. Yeah, that Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat has been.
for the movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
dog. Just let us get a hold of it, and we gonna make it do what it do. You don't gotta
That's
spend no extra money on
hey,
advertising because advertisement
Dave.
usually costs us about as much as the film.
Dave, that's why I was telling you about that Yujiro Hama reveal for Tekken. They ain't even have to. They don't even gotta have the character ready yet. They just telling you that he coming,
Yep.
and that's all you needed. That's
Mm-hmm.
all you needed, bro. These niggas is probably developing him right now, or
Yeah.
they go like that's all you needed.
He's in
Was just
I did see some clips somebody, they leaked, but they showed him
data
fighting
mined it.
yeah,
Yeah.
somebody they showed him fighting somebody, but it's alpha, it's an alpha version of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they got his character
Hey,
model in the game.
it's like what they did with Wolverine, where they
Leak.
they
Yeah.
leaked pre alpha with versions of Wolverine, and people were
Oh,
like, "Oh, this looked horrible. Like this is gonna be bad."
State of
And then
Play.
now we've seen the most recent one. But you not the State of Play, but the last time we saw Wolverine, he was like, "Oh, that shit look kind of good." You know, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
and now we about to see the final version on State of Play because
On
the
State
game
of
come
Play,
out in
yeah.
4 months. Yeah, the game come out in 4 months, so we about to see the.
Hey man, that's very disrespectful to bring out
Hey,
to
let's
say Wolverine's coming out, bring out the pre-order,
yeah.
but we don't have no gameplay until what? When is State of Play? Tuesday?
Yeah, the second. Let's talk about that, man, before we log off, man. Because I through the grapevine, they saying that Final Fantasy remake Part 3 is coming.
Right.
The
I ain't beat
final
the
one.
second one. I ain't beat the
Yeah,
second one
damn,
yet.
you behind, bro. But they said Part 3 coming.
They didn't do the battle system right, bro.
They saying they might possibly reveal. I liked it, bro. Damn.
Okay. This
liked
is
it.
my issue
I
before
liked
you
it.
continue.
Yeah.
I'm fighting with Cloud, or I'll switch to Bear. Like I kind of fuck with those two. Why do they don't have like a gambit system where I could have Aerith on my party? Hey, heal us, bitch, please. Like I shouldn't have to switch to you, heal my team, switch back to Barrett. She's sitting there on 2 AT the whole. I'm like, oh my God. That shit was pissing me off.
I understand the vision and the purpose, but I don't think I could explain it in a way that would make you feel better about it. I mean, because I think that the whole thing that they did with the real time action combat in Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 7 remake, and then of course the sequel is actually like a real time action combat version of turn based battling. So it's like in turn based, you control all of your characters, but they move on each turn. Final Fantasy 7 remake and rebirth, they just did it real time, so you still have to control each character. You got to switch now to in real time.
Bro,
to
they
go
wasn't
and switch
helping
me. You got to switch to Aerith so that you can heal. Switch back to Cloud so you can do your damage. You know what I'm saying? You got to take advantage of your elemental stuff.
Yeah.
I just think I personally liked it. If you didn't like it, I feel you. I liked it,
I
and I
didn't.
think I understood what they was going for.
It got too repetitive because I like to grind. So if I'm grinding towards something, I don't. That's a lot of work to do if I'm just out in the field grinding real quick because I wanna level up some materia. I'm like, oh, I'm really close. Let me go out here. I probably gotta fight about maybe 20 battles. I'm just swinging. Oh, switch, swing, swing. Oh, gotta go back because he's standing around now. Yeah, I'm just like, oh my god. So I never finished it because it was just I felt like you had to micromanage too much.
I feel you. Final Fantasy 17 might be real or teased.
Okay.
So,
okay. I'm looking forward to it.
They also mentioned Kingdom Hearts 4 might get a little bit.
I saw that conversation bubbling.
I'm hoping.
Because they said it's supposed to be an hour, so this is going to be the longest one that they've had.
I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. I'm hoping and praying, boy. Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm hoping and praying, man.
Kingdom Hearts, I played the second one, but I've never played any of the Final Fantasies, personally.
Oh my God. Broad.
I don't like turn-based fighting.
You just a barrel of missing shit.
Yeah, bro, you ain't play Expedition 33, did you? Yeah, no. Sad, bro.
I get it though. If you don't do turn-based,
I played the demo and I didn't like it.
It's sad, man. I've been seeing Expedition 33 pop up in my algorithm recently, man.
Some of the best turn-based
opened up some feelings, man. Again.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't need to watch
get it
that
though.
Shit.
I will let Broad know. I know turn-based ain't your style, but boy, you missing some of the greatest storytelling that's ever graced video games, and it's usually wrapped behind some turn-based.
Hey, it's a reason.
Hey, you getting
why
shot. Somebody shooting you, Broad.
Hey, it's a reason why whatchamacallit, Final Fantasy is on 16 main games and got over 30 games in total. Like
remakes and not included. Yeah.
Hey, this was Square and Enix was separated too. It's like these niggas came together and said, "Hey, we just gonna merge these companies." And
Square Enix with Atlas, Fulcrum, it's a lot of good studios out there, man. I would like to see something with this new Persona, even though I'm just getting into Persona. Now that I got Steam, I've been catching. You know what I'm saying? It's hard 6. To get.
Yes, is Persona 6 coming?
I do. It is. We just don't know what it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm getting caught up with all this, but now that we got Steam, I've been going crazy. And you was right. Octopath Travel Zero. I would have been done with a regular Octopath. This shit, it got like 30 something characters on here, man. I'm still playing that.
I feel it, man. I feel it. Have you seen the game Blaze Blue Entropy Effect X? It's not turn based, but I've been playing it on Game Pass. It's basically like a rogue like side scroller, but it's dope.
Oh,
it's dope, but it got a shit ton of characters on it.
It probably got all the Blaze Blue. Yeah, it probably got all the characters from the game.
Yeah, they got all the Blaze Blue characters, but I like it's fun. You know what it remind me of? I'm enjoying so much. You know what it remind me of? Y'all ever played Mega Man Zero?
Yes.
Yeah, it reminded me of Mega Man Zero. Like, that's some top tier side scrolling action shit.
You see what Capcom said about Mega Man? They want to bring Mega Man into where they have Street Fighter and Resident Evil. Like, make it one of their prominent games again.
It is the prominent, bro. It's so weird. It's like, it is the like, Mega Man is among a few when it comes to top tier side
staples.
Scrollers.
Yeah.
But they want to take all of them aren't even side scrollers. I mean, you got 3D Mega Mans too. You got the Mega Man X series, which is 3D. But I'm saying
I like the RPG one that they had.
That is X. X is the X is the RPG one. Of course, regular Mega Man, that's the side scrolling, platformer.
Yeah. But they want to move him into like
Zero.
They want to move him into this century though. Like,
you ain't seen the most recent game, the Mega Man Mega Man, the newest one coming out next year. The newest game is coming out next year. It's called.
So I think that's what they're talking about. Is it side scrolling or is it 3D?
It's gonna be a side scrolling platformer, but like you gotta see the trailer, bro. The trailer is fire. Like it looks like it's gonna be real good.
That might be what they're talking about, but they're talking about like moving Mega Man in.
It's 3D. It's a 3D side scrolling platformer. It actually, you ever played the game Mega Man Network Transmission on GameCube?
Let me Google it.
Oh man. You gotta present my screen and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to
network trans. No, I got it. I'm googling.
Yeah, Mega Man Network Transmission.
Oh, I remember this, but people wasn't a fan of
that shit was fire. That shit was fire. But no, the new Mega Man game is coming out. It's called
Metacritic got it at a 65%. Like
fuck
people,
fuck them.
I'm just saying,
Mega Man. Look at Mega Man Dual Override. You do that on your own time. We can go and wrap the episode up. We
let's get out of here.
Just talk shit now. This has been episode 27 of the Anime Ump Podcast. Like, click, and subscribe. Like and subscribe and hit the alert button for us. Like I said, all our other hosts will be back soon. So just be expecting great things from us in the future. Broad, Dave, y'all got anything y'all want to say to the people, man?
Man.
All right, well, we're gonna wrap it up,
Peace
man.
and love, man.
We appreciate everybody.
Peace and much love to y'all.
So we gotta talk about the NBA too.
A beat by Joby, feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi, cause I'm a star and they can't hold me like I'm Kobe in the fourth. Yeah, nothing is ever forced. We headed straight to the source. No middleman,